How to go from playing with your money to making money. At least I'm going to tell you how I did it. Let's get to it. I'm just like some of you all out there who can't bet $100 to spend or $50 to spend or even $25 to spend. Most cases, it's 50 cents a spend or $1 a spend, or we may be pushing it if we playing $2.50 a spend. This video is to help you in any way that I can to increase your winnings and your possibilities of getting those jackpots, those hand pays, and those cash outs. By now, you may be asking yourself, who in the world is Lady and the Gambler? Well, I'm the gambler, if you haven't figured that out. And I went from an entertainer player to a gambler player. And my professional career is I've been a data engineer for the past 27 years. And I like to think that they've given me a little insight on how the slot machines operate, since I have experience in writing the type of programs that the slot machines run off of. That's who I am. Okay, so now that we got all of the introductions out the way, let's get back to the subject at hand. How to go from playing your money to making money. In this video, I'm going to show you some clips of me winning. And after that, at the end, I'm going to come back and tell you the tips and strategies I use to get those winnings, as well as the slot machines I played and the casinos I played them at. So let's get to the video. If you like this content and you find it helpful, like, subscribe, leave a comment. We really would appreciate it. Now, let's get to the video for real this time. One note, pay attention to the running total at the top right of the screen. It will show you the total winnings in that 4-month period. And I just want to point out that $15,822.21 is just a snapshot portion of the winnings that I won during that 4-month period. But I just wanted to give you a snapshot of some of those winnings. Tip strategy number 1. Walk through your entire casino. What I started doing is I walked through the entire casino. And what you're looking for is the slot machines that you're going to play, or the slot machines that you win on. So when you walk through this entire casino, you're looking at these slot machines and you're trying to remember where they're located and which ones that you play are there. Now, you may not remember where they're located. If you like me, my sense of direction is terrible. I'm one of those people you could take in the forest and turn them around 4 times and I'm completely lost. I ain't coming out. You might as well make a flyer for missing person flyer for me. It ain't gonna happen. I ain't coming out. So if you like that, it's understandable that you won't remember exactly where the slot machine is. But what's key is remembering that they do at least have your slot machine that you're looking for. And what you're looking for, the slots that you're looking for, is you're going to have slots that you're going to play. And these are going to be the slots that you win on a lot, that you find that they're a part of your strategy of winning and taking your money from just playing your money to making money. You're going to have a list of slot machines. They may be the list that I give you out of this video, that you take from this video, or they may be slot machines that you've won on in the past. And you're going to start seeing, if you play slot machines and you're not winning on those slot machines, then that's not going to be a slot machine that's going to make your list. On your list are going to be the ones that pay you. If those slot machines don't pay you, guess what? You don't play them. That's a good strategy. That's a good slogan. If they don't pay you, you don't play them. I like that. I'm going to say it one more time. If they don't pay you, that slot machine don't pay you, you don't play them. You know, there are going to be slot machines that you play simply for entertainment. It's going to be entertainment for you. And that's okay. You can play those slot machines. Like, I have a favorite entertainment slot that never pays me. And I know you guys have seen this one. The Frankenstein slot machines. The one that say, "It's alive! It's alive!" And I love that machine. And sometimes I'll just play that machine with maybe $100 or $40 or $20 just because that slot machine is fun. So you're gonna you're gonna play slot machines that are fun and entertaining for you as well. And if Frankenstein is that for you, then play Frankenstein a little, but don't play Frankenstein a lot if it's not paying you. Remember what I said. Don't play it a lot. Because for me, I think with Frankenstein, when he say, "It's alive, it's alive." And have you noticed that when he say that, sometimes he don't, well, it seems like for me, a lot of the times, he don't give you no money. Now, I feel like if he say that, he should at least throw you down some money. But most of the time, he don't throw me down no money. So I play him just to hear him say, "It's alive! It's alive!" You guys should play that game. You really should. If you haven't played it, you should play that game. Number 2, only take cash that you plan to play with. And don't take cash that you can't afford to lose. You know, there are going to be times that you're playing on a machine and you feel good about it. Especially if you're not winning. So with this tip, I need you to leave your ATM cards, your credit cards, anything that give you access to money other than that cash you brought in there to play with. If you brought $500, $500 is all you're going to play with. So anything that could get you access to money, you leave it at home. If that has to be your husband or your wife or your best friend that might loan you some money or give you some money, you leave that home too. Only take cash that you could play with. And don't go and put your debit cards or credit cards or leave them in the car. One, that is not a safe and smart thing to do. And two, you gonna go out there to that car. What you gonna do is you gonna turn that chair around. You gonna march your happy tail out there to that car. You gonna go in that car and get that ATM card, and then you gonna march right back into the casino and show them your driver's license so you can get in the door, and then go over there to the ATM and get that money, and then go back to your machine that you thought was hot. That's not, and put that money back in there and lose that too. So, don't do it. Only take cash that you plan to play with and can afford to lose. That's tip number 2. Okay, I think this might be a pattern. Every time I finish a tip or a strategy, I got to come back at the end because I got something else I need to say. Play responsibly. This is a part of tip 2. Play responsibly. Don't play with bill money, money that you hide from your spouse, or money that you owe somebody. Play responsibly. Number 3, break your bills into smaller bills, into smaller denominations. What I mean by that, if you have $100 bill, we're going to break that up into 5 $20 bills. And take that $20 bills, fold it up, and create your stack. So if you have $500, you're going to take that $500, those 5 $100 bills, and break each one of them up into 20s and fold them up and put them in your pocket. And that may take you a little time, and it may be a little extra step at the ATM. And I could tell people be burning a hole in my head when I'm at the ATM, especially if I'm cashing in like $1,000 or $1,500. And I could feel them burning a hole in my head, but it's my money. I don't know what to tell them. No. I don't know what to say. It's my money. I can do what I want to do with my money. Anyway, so it may take you a little time at the ATM and cashing in your bills, but cash your bigger bills into smaller bills. And that may be a 20. If your biggest bill is 20s, break them down into 10s and 5s, whichever one you're comfortable with. And what you're going to do is, for example, if I have $500 and I got 5 stacks of 20s, I'm going to take 4 of the stack and put in my pocket. And then the other stack, the one stack that has $100 and 5 20s in it, that right there is going to be the money that I'm playing in that session at that time at that slot machine. I'm going to put $20 in, and I'm going to play that $20. If I could double that $20, that's good. If I could turn that $20 into a jackpot, that's even better. If I lose that whole $20, I'll put in another $20. When you get at the end of that $100, that's when you reassess this machine. Is this machine worth staying on, or do I need to go and find another one of my machines? And I say my machines. Those are the machines that was on your list. So you ask yourself, each time you have to go and get a new stack, you reassess your plan on that machine. Is this machine worth staying on, or is it time to go? Breaking it into those stacks, it ensures that you take that time and that mental thing happens that you have to evaluate when you get ready to go in that pocket and get another stack. Is this machine worth you getting another stack? So that helps you to save your money and to avoid wasting money on a machine that's not playing. So that's my step 3. You know, these steps may seem like you may find yourself that they get on your nerves. Like, I ain't walking through the whole casino every time. I ain't breaking up $1,000 worth of bills. I ain't leaving my man at home. All those types of things. I'm just sharing these tips with you. I know they can seem annoying and they probably will feel annoying, but it's what I did. And these changes took me from being an entertainer player to a gambler player to winning jackpots and cashing out. It worked for me. And I'm only just sharing with you these tips because they work for me. That's how I was able to win. That's how I was able to win, y'all. So some of them they may seem petty, and some of them may seem annoying. But this is what I did. I'm being transparent and telling you the truth of what I did and what happened. Okay, let's move on to the next step. Step number 4. Cash out your ticket when you win a big win. Every time you win a big win or something that's significant for you, cash that ticket out. It may be $100 might be significant for you, or $500 or $50. Whatever is significant for you or considered a big win for you, cash that ticket out. But before you cash that ticket out, do a couple of backup spins. If you watch some of my videos, you will notice that prior to me cashing out, I'm going to do a couple of backup spins. That may be anywhere from 2 to 5 backup spins. It's whatever you feel based off of how the machine is playing for you. But anywho, cash that ticket out. Take that ticket out. And I'm just not making up something to say, or it sounded good when somebody else said it and I want to say it to sound good. No, I'm telling you things that I did to help me win and have more winnings and increase my chances of winning that worked for me. I'm just trying to share this information with you. It makes me feel good to share with you my information in hopes that it help you to start winning and start, even if you're already winning, to win more, or if you're not winning, to start winning. It makes me feel good that I'm helping somebody, that I'm being a blessing to somebody. So the reason I'm telling you these tips and sharing with you what I did is because if I bless somebody, guess what? I'll be blessed. So I'm just trying to help. So that's step 4 is take your ticket out. Cash your ticket out whenever you get a big win or significant win. And what you'll find is you're going to find that you may have a stack of tickets build up in your pocket. And later on in another step, I'm going to tell you what you're going to do with that stack of tickets. And so one of the things that you will notice if you watch some of my other slot play videos, you will notice that I cash out tickets a lot. And what I see a lot of people chasing, they chase the jackpots and they chase the hand pays, but you don't hear about or you don't see a lot of people chasing the cash outs. Well, I chase the cash outs. And that's what taking your ticket out is cashing out. So that's one of my strategies. I chase cash outs just as hard as I chase a jackpot or a hand pay. So if you implement my strategies, guess what you fit to start doing? You fit to start chasing them cash outs because they get just as big. I cash out $1,500, $1,000. I've cashed out $2,000. I've cashed out a lot. So take those tickets out. You'll see it's going to make a difference. Okay. On to the next step. Step number 4 is a good lead into step number 5. And also, just because I say step, I'm going to say step and tip and strategies interchangeably. They don't have to be done in order. The only one that you're going to do first is the first one, which is walk the entire casino. And then now, I can't remember if I mentioned it, but when you walk the entire casino, make sure you include the high limit room. Walk that also. It's a good reason to walk it. That's another video, and that's going to be in another volume, but I'm going to tell you about the high limit room. So include that in your walk. You might not, for now, you might not play in it, or you might play in the high limit room, but make sure that you walk through that. Remember, I said the entire casino. So that includes the high limit room. Walk through that. Okay, back to 5. Tip number 5 is don't cash your tickets in until you're walking out the casino. That's very important. So let's say you brought the $500 in and now you've burned through that $500, but you did step 4 and now you have about 6 or 7 tickets in your pocket. And you might not remember exactly how much those add up to. I know that itch gonna be on you. And you're gonna want to take them tickets and cash them in. But don't do it. No, no, no. Cash in the tickets when you're walking out the door. So if that $500 that you gonna burn through, guess what? It's gone. Now, you fist to be gone. It's time for you to go. Bye-bye. Bye. If you want to play more than $500, you should have bought more than $500. But my strategies, it's gone. Don't cash those tickets in until you're walking out the door. And that's one thing that I utilize, or I can tell that a casino, sort of, I guess it's a thing for me, make me feel like they care about me, is I notice if there's an ATM right at the entryway. There should, in most cases, be an ATM close by the doors into the casino. So that's a good thing for me when I see that in a casino. It's a plus. They get a check mark from me. But don't cash your tickets out at an ATM that's in the middle of the casino. Because guess what's going to happen? Because it happens to me all the time. You cash those tickets out at an ATM that's in the middle of the casino. When you get ready to head to that door, you're going to be walking through all those slot machines. Guess what? They going to be looking good. They fine. They sexy. They giving bonuses to other people. They ching-chinging and ding-dinging and everything. And guess what you going to do? You're going to say, I'm going to play this one. I'm going to just put $20 in here. I'm going to put just $100 in here. Or whatever you put it, I'm going to just put $5. I'm going to just put this dollar in there. No. That's why I say, cash your tickets out when you're walking out, leaving the casino. So that when you cash those tickets out, the next step that you take is out the door. That's step number 5. It worked. It worked for me. It worked for me. I don't know if it'll work for you. I don't know if any of these strategies will work for you. I'm just sharing with you what I did in hopes that it can help you. 1 or 2 or all of them, that they can help you. So that's step number 5, or tip number 5, or strategy number 5. Whichever word I say, that's number 5. Also, if you do get value or feel like you're going to have value from this, or if you experience value from this video with implementing any of the strategies or steps and tips that I have mentioned in this video, like, subscribe, leave me a comment. Let me know how you do. Let me know if something worked for you, and let me know if something didn't work for you. I wanna hear about it. I wanna chat with you and see how this worked out for you. I really would like to know. So that's the little tidbit that I needed to add in there. And then now let's move on to number 6. Number 6 is an easy one. Number 6 might sound like a silly one, but it's one for me. I mean, it really is. It's very important. Number 6, relax and have fun. It's real simple. It shouldn't be drawn out or anything. Relax and have fun. When you play your slot machines, they're slot machines because they're for entertainment. So you'll notice a difference if you're playing those slot machines and you're relaxed and you're having fun. Your energy and what happens in that play cycle may reflect how you feel. So be relaxed and have fun. Even if you down to your last $50, or you done lost your last $500, or you really try to get whatever your money that you done lost back, or you really need to win some money, you really need to turn that $20 into a jackpot. Whatever the circumstance is, don't get uptight. Don't get stressed. Stay relaxed and have fun when you're playing. Have fun. Do that. It worked for me. I do that every time I play. All of these strategies, I do them every single time I play. They work for me. Now, I'm not saying that I don't lose, because the casino has the advantage. You're going to lose. And we need to know that. I need to make sure that you know that you're not going to win every time. You're probably going to lose more than you win. I probably have lost more than I won. I don't really try to keep up with the loss. That's too much negative energy for me. I just only focus on the winnings. But keep your energy positive when you're playing. Relax and have fun. That's number 6. Okay, moving on. And you're probably used to it by now. Number 6, I can't stress it enough. Just relax. Do not get uptight. Just don't. Just don't. It don't matter, how long you been in there and your friends and buddies ready to go. It don't matter, I done lost all my bill money. I gotta pay Uncle Sam. My husband don't know I took that money. My wife don't know I took that money. She don't even know I'm in here. I done lost all my money. Come on, Phoenix Link. Come on, Phoenix Link. I need to give me a bonus. I need a bonus. I need a bonus bigger than that. What do I do? I don't know. None of that. Woosah. Just relax and have fun. It works. Give off good energy, you get back good things. Remember that. Good energy. Number 7. Take a mental note. I have to have a mental note of 2 check boxes checked at all times when I'm playing this machine. And those 2 check boxes are: 1, am I having fun? Has to be checked. Am I having a good time? Am I enjoying myself on this machine? Has to be checked. And the other box that has to be checked: am I winning money on this machine? that box has to be checked. Those two boxes have to be checked at all times, both of them. If one of them becomes unchecked, you know what you got to do. It's time to get off that machine. That's how I know when to get off a machine, when to stop playing. That's one of the gauges that I use. It's a primary gauge that I use to tell me it's time to get off of this machine. So at any time that those two boxes, one of those boxes become unchecked, it's time for you to get off of that machine. It's time to go. Pack your bags. Let's go. We're moving on somewhere else. This machine is done. So that's step number 7. Now, it doesn't matter with the winning money if it's a jackpot or a bonus. When I say winning money, I say money. I should edit that out, but I ain't gonna edit that out because this is real. I'm trying to keep it real. I want to be real with you. So, hey, we know I'm gonna have bloopers. That was just a blooper. Okay. So, back to the point. If number 2, when I say winning money, that means, are you getting bonuses? Are you getting some returns on when you hit that button? Are you getting some payback? That's what that means. Are they giving? Is it happening frequently, or are there a lot of them? Is it enough for you to notice that you're winning some money? Then that's a sign to go ahead and that'll keep that checkbox checked, and you can go ahead and stay on that machine and keep playing it. But those are the things that I mean when I say winning money. Are you winning money? Not if you're winning a jackpot or you're getting a bonus. It's just, is that machine paying you? Are you winning? Are you winning on your spins after you spin? Is that happening frequently? Then that will have that checkbox checked. So that's 7. Okay. Moving into 8. 8 is finding a slot machine that you can add to your list. Remember when I told you you're going to have a list of slot machines that you're going to look for when you go in the casino? That's making your list. So that slot machine is going to be any slot machine that you find that you win on a lot. That is a slot machine you will put on that list. So it's making your slot machine, your winning slot machine list. That's number 8. Really simple. So if you don't have any machines that you win a lot on right now, take the ones that I'm going to give you in this video and add those, let those start on your list. But that's tip number 8. Now, those machines are the ones that you are trying to win your cash outs, your jackpots, your hand pays on. Those machines, that list of machines are going to be different from the machines that you play for entertainment. Remember, entertainment machine for me that I said was Frankenstein. So you're still going to have all the other machines that you enjoy playing, but these machines that's going to make it on this list are the machines that pay you money, that you can record in your mind or either on W-2s when you don't got hand pays, that these machines pay you money. These are the machines that'll be on that list. So start making your list of those machines. Okay, that's number 8. Number 9 is a list of the top slot machines I play. Yes, I'm going to tell you what they are so you can go and add them to your list and start playing them if you like. I'm going to share that with you. So here they are. The number 1 favorite slot machine I love to play and pays me the most, have paid me the most. I don't know, Phoenix Link is really catching up with it though, is China Shore Boosted Great Stacks. China Shore Boosted Great Stacks. And number 2 is Mayan Chiefs Boosted Great Stacks. Konami makes both of those machines. Now, what's going to be challenging with those 2 machines is they're going to be hard to find in casinos. Now, between me and you tell me why the casinos have taken them out. They are very, very popular games, but they're hard to find in casinos now. Maybe the return to player is too high. Maybe they paying out too much. I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know. But I know they've been taking them out. They're hard to find. But if you do find them, Tony the Gambler told you to add them to your list and play them. The number 3 is Phoenix Link. Phoenix Link, they have 4. I'm only talking about 2. General So, and I real slow when I say that because I usually like to say General Taiso, but the T is silent. And Phoenix Link, Confucius Say. Those are the 2. 2 more on there. It was a China Shore Great Stacks. It's not boosted. It will say China Shore Great Stacks. Now, China Shore Great Stacks, you can find that faster than you can find boosted in the casinos. But that's another one on my list. That's number 4 on my list. And number 5 on my list is Whitney Houston. I did fairly well on Whitney Houston. So she made my list. She's a machine that I look for when I go into casinos as well. And I miss Whitney Houston. Those are the 5 machines that are on my list. And I also said I was going to tell you the casinos that I played them at. That's on this video. One is one of my local casinos. It is Catawba 2 Kings Casino in Kings Mountain. I love the casino. They the ones that took the machines out that I'm still swole up in the chest with them. And but I love 2 Kings Casino. They are in a temporary space. They are building a resort and it should be coming soon. I can't wait till it comes. But the other one is, which is my number 1 favorite casino. They knocked out 2 Kings because 2 Kings was up there. It is MGM National Harbor. This is in the DC, Maryland area. I can't remember the town, but if you just put in National Harbor, it's the only one that's over there at National Harbor. I love this casino. Number 3 is Magnolia Bluff in Natchez, Mississippi. Beau Rivage in Biloxi, Mississippi. It's an MGM casino, the Beau Rivage. I have footage in here from that experience, and I love that casino, and that's a great casino as well. So those are the 4 that's in this video. I have some other casinos that I go to, but I'm only going to mention these 4 here because they relate to footage that I have in here. And so in my efforts of keeping it real, I only want to give you the casinos that I actually have posted visual wins in this video. So those are the 4 casinos that the footage came from. With the exception of one, I need to mention the China Shore's Great Stacks came from Palace Casino. That's also in, so just add Palace Casino in Biloxi, Mississippi to the list as well. If you enjoyed this content, and if you didn't enjoy this content, still like, subscribe, and leave us a comment. Let us know how you feel. There you have it. I hope you enjoyed the content, and remember to play responsibly. Love you guys. See you on the other side of another video.
Did you win? Yeah. I'm Well, how excited were you when you won? Show me how excited you was.